We're going to right now do a demonstration of what our Sea-Shield paint system for newer paint. As we all know, boat paint is totally different than car paint, and it goes into different stages of its life. This particular surface that we're going to work with is about a year-old paint. Is beyond any kind of warranty on it. So we're going to try to maintain and try not destroy that clear coat that goes with the newer paint. So first, as we all know, no grit should be in the surface. So proper boat washing with Sea-Shield wax or Sea-Shield boat soap should be done before, and proper drying. No water should be streaking or anything. So the product that we're going to be using is our Sea-Shield surface prep. We're going to do a hand application to start with. Most surfaces you can do by hand. There is a way to do it with an orbital machine that is safe, that is actually anybody can do as long as they use the right speed. And I'll be demoing this in a minute. So for right now, we're just going to do it by hand using a Sea-Shield microfiber with the edges protected so nothing will scratch the paint. Just put a little bit of the product on the surface. So a little bit go a long way. So after the product is attached or is on the microfiber, it will spread a lot. The important thing when you apply the surface prep is it has no abrasive. So you're really just trying to clean out the surface and remove any sort of contamination. And something to keep in mind, when paint is in good shape, it maintains an invisible clear coat in it. So it's sealed. The paint is already sealed. So it works best when the paint is like that. So you just kind of spread it around. You can see the product on the surface, and then you just grab a dry microfiber. You don't need to wait to haze. It will not shock out or be like a haze. It just basically stays wet. So you lightly clean it. You can use this product for two things. You can use it to prep the surface when you're going to apply the nano coating, or you can use it to clean surfaces that already has nano coating that with time just gotten a little dirty. As you can see, there's no scratches, there's no swirl marks or anything. It's just a nice clean surface. And our surface prep has a particular primer that allows this coating to bond better. So this is a small portal cable with variable speed. Go from 1, the oscillator is fairly slow, up to high, where you can potentially do some damage if you go high. But for what we're going to demonstrate right now, we're going to like to talk about is this has an elastometer. When you have to do a large haul, you could do it with this machine without destroying the clear coat. And the idea is you have the right pressure. So this is very soft. It doesn't create any heat. It doesn't spin circular. It isolates and it stays on a bearing. So you use it to apply the surface and kind of smooth out the paint. And it just covers long area. For example, if you need to do the hole that is a long stretch, you just basically put some surface prep on it, and just kind of slightly in low speed, you can be at 1, and just kind of spread it around the surface, even, and just wipe off. So that's a potential. But if you have, like exposed areas that is a little more damage, and it just needs a little more TLC, we have our orange pad, which is a little more stiff. It's a swirl remover, and I will only use this area in areas that are just kind of exposed. They have a little bit of corrosion that doesn't come out. So you put some surface prep and you just kind of put a little pressure on it. It's not going to create a swirl mark. You're not going to see a swirl mark, but you use the same thing in the surface prep and do it. That is for light. That's a newer paint. This is not your beat up 4 or 5 year old Awlgrip. It's not going to work as good. We'll explain that in a different video. Thanks. Find more information about our products at www.sea-shield.com, and that is SEA-SHIELD.com.